Namaste guys, how are you, my friends? Those who are living are far and near, even the beyond the sea. Again today I am here, Deep Slavati. After days, after 1 week I am here in front of you, all of you. Hope you are doing well. तपाईहरु सन्चै हुनुहुन्छ होला जहाँ कहीँ हुनुहुन्छ। जे होस् अस्तिको पोएट्री तपाईले मन पराउनु भयो। खुसी लाग्यो। यही ठाउँबाट आज म दुईटा चाहिँ गरिरहेछु। आजको वेदर एकदमै राम्रो छ। भेरी फाइन। अलिक लिटल विन्डी त नभन्नु न, लाइक अ ब्रिज भनेर हेर्नु न ब्याकमा तपाईको त्यो उयो भइरहेछ क्या, त्यो के अरे ब्रान्चेस अफ द ट्रिज आर जस्ट कर्लिङ क्या, कर्लिङ भन्छ हामी चाहिँ। मेरो पनि यहाँ पोएट्री उयो भइसक्यो हेर्नु। हावा अलिक चलिरहेछ, हावा चलिरहेछ। अनि डिस्टर्ब भयो भने माइन्ड नगर्नुले हेर्नु न यस्तो। अनि सबै सन्चै हुनुहुन्छ होला, ठिक छ, सबैलाई सल्युट छ। तर पनि स्टिल देन इज अ पोएट्री अनि बेस अन इङ्ग्लिस हुन्छ यसमा होइन, इङ्ग्लिसै बोल्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। बिकज अ लट अफ माई फ्रेन्ड्स they belong to from the accent, like not only accent, language English. If I would talk like in a language like Nepali version, then none of the people could understand. Right now even my students, like my children, it's like time doesn't wait, time and space, it is like I don't know, related. Today only I came to know from Facebook that one of my genius students among all, he was pulling by his elder sister to, because of his I think marriage. Yeah, he got married. I taught him like at the age of like 7 or 8, 9, 10 standard, but now they are grown up. Engineer, they become engineer. Now we are old people. That's the reason. We think sometimes like we are innocent, like we are infant, like we are like not innocent, like we are still, premature. What can I say? Premature. But it's not like that. Time will not wait us. It goes and goes. And conspiracy theory says that everything is there. We'll talk about that also one day. I'll talk to you. And let us not talk regarding about everything like war and all. We pray for them. Today I don't want to talk about any war. Just to relate you, it's a three verse of my poetry. I bought again the big volume, and this is the feelings of mine that was happened. Let me write. That was happened in 1993. Okay, my friend. Yesterday only, it was copied from my rough book here, April 23, 2024. That was 8:32 a.m. means in the morning time. And the today's topic is like a, how can I conclude it? Like a submission, or what is a kind of manner. It's also like a last time. What kind of poetry did I narrate? Oh, Mrs. X and Mr. X. Hope do you like you liked it. And today's topic is also, it's a long one. Thank you so much for being here. Let me read the poetry. My poem of these lines, 1, 2, 3, is like something like 28 lines are there, and it is based on my own life. I already, sorry, I already told you that I was brought up in a rural setting, like rural areas, a village, where there are no doctors and something happened. Even I'll show you something in the mark on my head and this thing and that. But it was in my box. Just I copied it today, leaflet, like a leaflet. It was written, and after my graduation only I started writing. But the feelings, human beings, the psyche, inner being, and if you talk about the concept of Freudian concept, Heidegger concept, and all, there is lie. There lies an I, there being. There is a being. Being, there are so many, not only I. I am just standing in front of you like my body, But the thing is that there are so many beings in back of us. Some would say do, some would say not do. Do, not do, not do. It's a very hard to understand, but philosophically. I have written this one. Let me read this. This one of my poems. Okay, my friends. Last time, just one week ago, I just read from my diary. But today, I'm reading from my big volume. Okay, these are like 150 volumes only, but there are also other volumes. 260 volumes are also there, which I have completed. If I would be there inside my office, I'll read it from there, but this is the new volumes. Okay, the topic of this today's poem is "A wild fly nearly killed me." A wild fly. I just use the name wild fly, but sometimes wild fly, like wildflies are of different kind, like dragonfly and all. But a wildfly, that fly still I remember when I was age of 9 or 10. I used to be in a village, in a countryside. There used to be like a big forest, and we used to look after they have a field nearby, and there is a jungle. Once again, I am telling the setting. I would like to tell the setting, otherwise you don't know. In a village, sometimes a hill, and often they grow a lot of crops, Among them, I still remember there are so many boulder rocks, cliffs, rocks and cliffs and all. And I was given maybe given like sometimes like a cents or penny, or I don't know that. I was a very small guy, boy of maybe like a 7 or 8 years. And it is very illegal. Right now I'm in USA. It is illegal to to be used. What can I say in a literal language? It is illegal to employ a baby of a 7 or 8 years boy or a girl to look after their farm, to look after their farms against, what can I say, in order to chase away from the birds and wild birds and everything. Supposing, look, this is the part of land where they grow crops, and there everywhere there is monkeys and all, and one has to guide, and it's a big boulder, big rock outside. And I was sitting, and at that time, I still remember, I don't know at exactly my age, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, not 9, 7, 8 years might be. And I was there. This is my, my own feelings, and it is not like a feelings, but this is like a reality, practical. And it's just a wild fly. I still remember it looked like a house fly, but it's bigger than that. The problem is that I was on the top of the boulder, big rock, using my, the protector of my, like an umbrella, but umbrella is not like a real umbrella, but what kind of umbrella in a village, it very like Vietnam, like this hat. And under the umbrella I was catching there, and it was, it was, it's not like a heavy rain, it's like a simple rain. Drip, 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 is falling. And the stone, like, no, sorry, the rock has been, dripped by stone for a many in a summer season. What happens is slippery, if you just put your leg, no one knows. And it happens. Let me read the poem and then you will know it, okay? Thank you. The topic of this poem is "A wild fly nearly killed me." A wild fly nearly killed me, okay, the topic. Let me see. There is no stanza, it is written in a free verse. Nothing about the rhythmic. Sometimes I might have used the rhyme in the last verse or second top. I don't know, but it's a kind of, the feelings and a narration to you, okay? And yes, it is spoken through the perspective point of eye. That's why I would say a narrative poet, okay? And there is no dialogue in it, only except there is a monologue. He speaks himself to the God. The Lord Almighty. Because of this right now is my feeling. The topic of this poem is "A wild fly nearly killed me." Past, that's why I am. Okay, let me read. Nearly 2 scores and a decade ago. It's like a style is right, like a E. Cummings, but will be once the book will be published, and you will see, okay? Nearly 2 scores and a decade ago, raining under an umbrella nearly broke my jaws. Headlong fallen from slippery boulders, nooks, abruptly trickling of blood spilling down the cheek. One second, I read. Nearly 2 scores and a decade ago, raining under an umbrella. My friends, let me wear my spec. Nearly 2 scores and a decade ago, raining under an umbrella nearly broke my jaws. Headlong fallen from slippery boulders, nooks, abruptly trickling, blood spilling down the cheek. Trickling down the cheeks. Hope you are understanding. It's very simple. There is nothing about any symbolism, okay? I have not used any kind of like outside, any kind of, otherwise I could tell you. Next, screamed loudly echoing neighbors for a sick. Screamed, loudly echoing neighbors. Oh my God, what is here? I'm sorry. Something is running in my, because I'm in outside my, garden. That's why insects are running. Scream loudly echoing neighbors for a sick, S-E-E-K, not S-I-C-K. Full of swollen, bloody countenance in a camp. Except some wild herbal enema in wound, nothing attempted. Except some wild herbal, you can say herbal, we can say herbal enema in wound, nothing attempted. Next. I could still see the marks of cuts here. I'm sorry. I could still see the marks of cut. Totally looks like the demon's birds. Demon. I've written the demon. Read my poem. One second, I read. Ah, I could still see the marks of cords here. I'll show you. Totally looks like the demon's birds. Am I a corpse boy? Am I a corpse boy? Thee then? Nay, God blessed a tribal more than. Nay, God blessed a triple. Sorry, not tribal. Nay, God blessed a triple more than. Outer appearance has nothing to do. My inner zeal prevails far more better than the thought of Nietzsche. This is a reference, Nietzsche. Friedrich Nietzsche. Hope you are understanding. Because I have spoken a lot of times about Friedrich Nietzsche. Once again I read. Am I a coarse boy thee then? Nay, God blessed treble more than outer appearance has nothing to do. My inner zeal prevails far more better than the thought of Nietzsche. Last 4 lines, my friend. Else I might be in a superego. Else I might be in a superego, but now of healthy man of East. But now a healthy man of East, doing tasks of peace of humanity. Doing tasks of peace of humanity, praising the words of Almighty. Praising the words of Almighty. Praising the words of Almighty. Amen. Thank you, my friends. By reading this some of my poetry, some of my poems which I have read are some of very, very extract one, and I have to explain you again and again. But none of the people told me, even the poetry so far I have made, I cannot compete with them. There are so many people, those who are genius, those who are very, very curious, those who are very critic, those who are very, very, enlightened one. I praise them, I would give them praiseworthy. But the thing is that I have been telling you, and also I am telling you today, wherever you are, the Harvard student, wherever you are, our writings differ from them. If you are like a critic or a writer, or what do you call, as a poet, as a you need to be a different one. Even I am a songwriter, I can sing, but my songs pattern is different from others. That's the one, because we are the post-lost generation poets. At this genre I am telling you. That's why it differs. Even like Nobel Prize winner of the poetry, American, I have already told you, he might have coined a lot of words, and there I appreciate him. I've liked it so many. Whitman, the other one, they are the best one. But even then, we try our best ourselves. We try our best to do ourselves. You also can do. And when someone, as a physicist, someone try to find out new things like combining with elements and compounds, and they are trying to find out new things. That's a great thing, new things. Even in the art of beauty, you need to do. Not like the beauty is truth, truth beauty. Who says this? Beauty is truth, truth beauty. The line, quotation. This is the best line from the Grayson, Grayson Oon. Pre-romantic poet. Best, John Keats. My friends, we would not follow the same pattern as our physicists, or the whatever they are right now. They are trying to find out like what makes like a Na plus Cl become a NaCl salt. But Cl is a chlorine. If you eat, that's very dangerous. But salt, we have to eat and mix with water. Without salt, you can't live. It was already the nature, but still then people, they try to find out this and that, by reaction, this thing. And because of this, they are making bombs and all that. They are dangerous people, The ones they invented, very dangerous. Likewise, in the same way, we are also the same, okay? So the topic, it very well. A wild fly nearly killed me. But suppose small fly nearly killed me from a big boulder I was supposed to fall. This is me, my experience. This is a practical poem. Like the E comes Buffalo Bills. I'm telling you, Buffalo Bill is defunct. Same like me. He was in the Second World War. At the time, war was finished, but I was maybe 7 or 8 years. It was the 80s. Maybe 1980s might be. 80s, yeah, might be. 7 or 8 years. The World War was finished like 1947, 40 years, something like that. It was peace at that time. I know it later. So let me explain, my friends. It's a big one, and nearly 2 scores and a decade. I'm telling you the age of mine. Nearly 2 decades means 2 decades. As 2 scores means 1 score 20. 20 plus 20, 40. And 10 means 50. Ago, that time, right now I'm already 50 cross. Raining under an umbrella nearly broke my jaws. Oh my God! It was raining. I was given a job. A small boy. Sorry. Oh my God! What happened to me? I'm sorry, my friends. There's things happening here. Nothing happened. Sorry. Okay. Nothing happened. Okay. Because of this boy's trembling. Hope you can see me. I don't want to cut this because it has been a long time. Okay, my friends. Nearly 2 scores and a decade, nearly under an umbrella, nearly broke my jaw. That means I nearly broke my jaw. See, still have a mark. This is my mark of the jaw that I fell from the rock, big rock. Oh my God. Jaws, this is jaws. Headlong fallen from slippery boulders, nooks. It is a nooks, one of the boulders, nooks. And then I just fell down and broke my, not a crown, this jaws. Chin. This is jaws also. This is a part of jaws, chin water. Abruptly, trickle of blood spilling down the cheek. Oh my God, at the time I could remember. One thing is that those who are fathers of babies, remember, everything they can encounter right nowadays, but if their hands from the blood comes, they can scream. They will scream you. My friends, remember. They scream, oh Dad, oh my uncle, ah. They start crying. My son cries. Small trickle of blood. Oh my God, I was full of blood, my friends. Spilling, all from my cheek, from here, all the way. Screamed loudly, echoing neighbors for a sick. I was, oh help. Like a story of it's a talk like someone calling today my sheep has been killed and nothing. He's joking. But next day all the sheep has been killed by the wolves, and then he realized his mistake. But it is not like, but somewhat like help. I was in the wild, no one is there. Very far away there are houses in a village. It's not like a town area. This setting is like a Mrs. and Mr. X. Last time we have seen. And Screamed. I was, oh my God, as the age of 7 or 8, what happened? Is something like a dead, morally dead. Loudly echoing. In a forest, echoing. Hello, 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 hello. It goes. Neighbors, friend, people nearby, for a sick means help. Full of sullen, bloody countenance in a camp. And then, what happened? Someone like a far relationship, not a blood, but a far relationship, a woman came. I still remember her name, but I have not mentioned here. She took me to the camp. Camp here means, I mean to her house. This is not a camp, in a house. Bloody countenance, I was sullen. Oh my God, this is gone up. Except some wild herbal enema in wound, nothing attempted. In a village, what can you see? What can you do? I have other problems like Kalidas. Do you know the meaning of Kalidas? Here. I caught my own hands, but I have not written about it. I have written, but I have not read this one. My hands, look up my hands. I would have gone to the, I was very, very, interested in going to the applied military in my young age, but because of my hands, see. But I can hardly play guitar because this one is not working. Right now, doctor said, not, you are old. It won't be possible. So, I broke this jaws, chin, here. Screamed loudly, going in neighbors for a sick and full of swollen, full of body, bloody countenance. This countenance, I just said, I use my hand, this one, all my body, all full of blood. In a camp means in a house, one of the houses. Except some wild herbal enema in a wound, nothing. They try, because village people, it very well, very well, In a village, they don't have a, first aid and all these things that they give a bandage and all that. No. They have a herbal medicine. They knew the village, especially those who are very acquainted. Means acquainted, I used to word the way. Acquainted means familiar. In a village life, they know every medicine has been extracted from plants, but they know. And that one of my neighbors, the sister, elderly sister, she brought, it's called a Nevara, what do you call it language? They, in the leaves, they put all the people, she put here on my cheek. Suddenly it stopped. And I have used the word enema, E-N-E-M-A. This is a herbal medicine, okay, medicinal. Some of you won't understand. That's why I'm explaining you, sorry. Nothing attempted, nothing I have given they need to have an operation and they need to, this has been broken in 2 parts. But see, they have just given an enema, like squeezing the juice from the wild leaf, and suddenly stopped bleeding. Thank God. Thank you so much. Some of them is still living, but some of them already died, I don't know, but my neighbors. And next, I could still see the marks of cuts. Now I could see, when I see in my glass or mirror, I could see the mark of cuts. Here, see. Mark of cuts totally looks like the demon's bird. If you look at me, that, it's like a demon's, demon, demon? Demon's butt, back, so bad, that means. Am I a coarse boy? Then. Here is a very turning point. Right now, after I am like a, developed psychologically, I'm a man right now, and I can say, am I a coarse boy? Then means God. Oh God, am I a coarse boy? Did I do something in my life is wrong? As a preliminary, as an early age, what can I say, the different words? At the age of like a Shakespeare's mulling in cooking age, at the stage of the world is looking at you, at the age of playing in the park. So sad. I'm feeling a little bit exhausted and I have my cough. Allergy outside. I'm sorry, my friends. And saying, am I a coarse boy from the birth? Did my parents do something my ancestors might have done like that? Then. And my inner psyche, according to Freudian concept, there is not only a big eye, there is also a small eye, whether you can understand or not. If you want to go outside today, your big eye, your friends calling, but your mother is sick at home. If your big eye and friends is calling you, hello, my friend, today is a party, please come, today is a game. And your sister or mother or brother is sick at home, and then your inner psyche, what is your inner being eye, small eye, second eye will tell you, don't go, Mr. X, otherwise your mother will die, your sister will suffer, you need to go to the hospital. This is a very, very philosophical term, whether you understand or not. But you, the guys from Harvard University or the, wherever you may be in Boston or wherever you are, you might, you have the capacity to understand, or whoever are the scientists and all. I'm talking about the concept of Heidegger concept, okay? Heidegger, being, design, being there. And I said that like that. Am I a coarse boy thee then? Right now I am speaking right now here. Nay, God bless it triple more than then. You see, those who believe in God, Nietzsche, you say Nietzsche, you the Americans, or the northern Europeans, they say Nietzsche, but we say Nietzsche, we say, but now the people pronounce it Nietzsche. I don't know about pronunciation and this thing. Sorry, again the wind is blowing us. Oh my God, I'm outside, my friends. I'm sorry. 2 of the times are victimized by the natural impact. Okay, I don't think that you mind it very well. I'm speaking here. I'm sorry. And when I say about something about Nietzsche, you try to remember, nay, God bless it, a triple more than. I'm just saying. I don't know tomorrow what I will be. But Nietzsche himself has, at the end of his life, he was one of the one of the greatest critics on earth. Not only critics, he is a philosophist. His philosophy is very, very hard to understand. Superman and Overman, and But he was born in the Christian family. And his death is very so much merciful, where I cannot define, I cannot explain you, my friends. I know Nietzsche, I have read a lot of books from him. And still then, I love God. Look, this is so much nonsense. It's a very, very, it's here. Something like, it's windy. Let me finish my friends. It's a very, very, you can see the leaves at my background. And I say, am I a coarse boy thee then? Thee means God. You? Oh Lord, how did I die? How did I fall from? Am I coarse? In a poetic language, it's not like a narrative like an essay, okay? Neither as a drama. Nay, God bless it, a terrible then more. I myself is speaking. I'm arguing with God, but still I'm thinking. My inner being is saying, no, you are not. This is like a dramatic poem like a soliloquy. Soliloquy, you know soliloquy? He speak himself or herself in a drama. Whether some audience can listen or not, this is the one, okay? Now I'm telling you, outer appearance has nothing to do. My inner zeal prevails far more better than the thought of Nietzsche. Nietzsche, I'm saying here Nietzsche. Because, I'm sorry, still it's moving very hard. Outer appearance has nothing to do with me. My appearance might have become like a monkeys or a donkeys or a gorillas or nothing else. I'm telling myself, I'm telling still because I have a faith in God. I have a love in God. Today, some of my work has to be done. But what happened, it was not done. Do I need to say in my prayer that when I'm in a deep prayer in the God, Lord, you curse me? No. Lord, whatever you have done is great. Thank you, Lord. Oh Lord, thank you, God. You have to say like that. Better than the thought of Nietzsche, I'm telling. I've read a lot of books of Nietzsche's, and that's why better than Nietzsche, because I'm more and more. Else I might be in a super ego. I'm telling you, super ego, who gave it? There are three terms given by Freud, Sigmund Freud. And it, ego, and super ego, three terms. Remember this, my friends. Else I might be in the super ego, but now of healthy man of East. At the time when I cursing God, I was in the super ego. What is the super ego? Super ego is the state of being that one has to either collapse, either to be collapse. In the sense that in the state of super ego, man will not live, according to the Sigmund Freud. It's a very danger. Once at the age of, like, for example, let me, I'm going to finish, whether it's calm. At the age of, you may be looking, for example, if you are at the age of 21 and 22, and then you have an elopement with someone, either a male and female, If you are pale, I'm not talking about the, what do you say? The third danger, gender wise, like homosexual or what I don't want to say all this. But if you are pure, gentle, like you're being given by the God, all the organs, it's by nature. Suppose if an atheist, if you are nature, and then you have an elopement, you have a true love with someone, and someone, either a boy or a girl, somebody left you, or you gave something, somebody left you, and forever something, and he has gone somebody with others, either positive or negative, positive boy, negative girl. And then what happened, at that time, either negative or positive will decide that, she is my whole and soul. I have my own experience. I have read a lot of books, but I have my own experience in my home. My eldest son, he has the son, and I have to, as an educator, I have to guide him for a long time, 2 to 3 months, and after that, slowly he has cooled down, because his fiancée left him abruptly. They're young, like age of 22, 21, 19. They fight each other sometimes, but in America they say like because the law say no, independent. We are independent. We want to buy a house, little money. They try to open their house, and oh my God, within 2 months they left everything. They quarreled, and one goes out like here the poem by Mr. X and Mrs. X, but they are worker. But here, because of entertainment, one wants to go to this lot of cinema. One works because they have the house. Who can pay the mortgage? And they suddenly departed, one to her own house, one came to my house. Right now he is here. I will show you one day. And what happened, But right now, after it has been 2 or 3 years now, he has eloped. Eloped. What can I say? He has another. Now he's okay. As a father and mother, parents, what to do? We have to, save our children. Otherwise, he could have hanged. This is the case, same as I have written. Nay, God bless me. I trust the God, that's why. Outer appearance has nothing to do. My inner zeal prevails far more, better than the thought of Nietzsche. Else I might be super ego. That means super ego is a person who killed, okay? Killed by him or herself, himself or herself. But now, of healthy man of East. Now I'm telling you, man, friends, I'm in America right now, here in Nashville, not Nietzsche, sorry. Nashville, in Antioch, Tennessee, in one of the states of America, one of the beautiful states of America. But I'm saying now I'm a healthy man of East, means East Asian people. Doing tasks of peace of humanity, praising the word of Almighty. Humanity, Almighty, beautifully rhythm, rhymes. And I'm a healthy man. I eat a lot and I do my work. I pray to God. I help the people, those who are in trouble. Praising, doing the tasks of peace of humanity. I'm always time I say do this and that as a grown-up, matured man, and doing tasks of peace of humanity and praising the words of God, because I love the people. I told you already that I love peace, but because of the war between Ukraine and Russia, one the invader, the other the defender. The other one just recently happened, 200 or something days. Ario Pintos, you try to watch TV and news. He give us the news that every time how the Israel being living in a small space, held by all. The other people nearby Arab states and all, they are killing and they don't know. And if you read the Bible from from 1,000, 2,000 ago, how the Israelis were scattered around the world. Right now also, whether you believe me or not, my friends, Jews are the blessed people in the world because they are the blessed one. We cannot curse the Jewish people because they are the chosen people, even from the Moses. I would like to talk to you, but if I talk about the biblical, it would take a long time, maybe 2 hours. If I would talk about Moses, if I would talk about Joshua, if I would talk about, Solomon. I have a poetry. I think I have written about the poetry of Solomon's Book of Solomon. Read it. Check out my poem, because 60 or 70 of my poetry has been already uploaded. And this is the case, my friends. Today is Friday and today is, I think, 26th of April 2024. Hope you like it. And sometimes I'm so tired, despite my working, and I'm having a lot of, this is the season of, allergy. But people say allergy, but I have all the time allergy. I don't know what happened to me. As soon as I emerged inside the USA, I had my allergy throughout my life. I took a lot of medicine, even then it is not curing me, my friends. Please pray for me. Those who are in God, those who are not in God also, please pray for your nature. Those who pray for the nature, those who are atheists also, I love all of you. Thank you so much. How do you like, because in the midst of our discussion, 2 of the times because of the nature by wind disturbed us. Thank you so much. यति भन्दै फेरि राखेँ मेरो भाषामा। तपाईलाई जो जहाँ कहाँ हुनुहुन्छ सबैलाई नमस्ते, जयमसी, अनि जो लापा के भन्यो अरू भन्छ, जयमसी के भन्छ, कुजाम्पोबाट के भन्ने, अब सबैलाई भन्दै थ्याङ्क यू काटिन्छ है त। थ्याङ्क यू सो मच।